Off to a very special place today, a place with an awful lot of motor racing history. Cheers, bye-bye. Right, we're late. We are late. Got about 35 minutes until my plane takes off. Not sure I've ever cut it this fine before. Luckily, one of the perks of being such a frequent flyer is that you end up as a gold member on the kind of various frequent flyer programs for different airlines. And the perk of that is that you can fly through security in the fast track lanes. So luckily, I'm through already, and I think I'm going to be just fine. Just running to the gate now. Generally, I'm a pretty chilled out guy, I like to think. There's not too much that stresses me out, but the one thing that does, the one thing that I absolutely hate, especially when it comes to work, is being late for stuff. I hate going through that stress. We made it. Guess we'll be travelling a black vehicle today. Every single car's black. Yes. Just a regular parking lot outside a hotel. What?
Okay. The family name, Mr.
Priestley.
Mr. Presley.
Thank you. Macaroons. Right, I know sometimes when I go off to races and stuff, I've shown you around the hotel room every now and again. And, we're very lucky to stay in some fancy hotel rooms sometimes. I know that's a very privileged position to be in. But on this particular trip, which is just a one-night short trip here in Monte Carlo, I'm staying at the Hotel de Paris, which is normally the hotel. You can't get anywhere near this on race weekend here in Monaco. This is the place where drivers who don't live in Monaco stay. The biggest sponsors, the absolute bigwigs of F1, get to stay right here. So look, let's have a quick look around. I've got to rush off to a meeting in a minute, but this is the room. It's pretty plush. It's pretty fancy, I've got to say. I dread to think what it even costs. I mean, fortunately, I'm not paying for this, but I dread to think what this place costs. Look, I just came in. I was wondering where the coffee machine was. Needed a coffee. Had to call reception. They've just informed me. Look. Want one of those at home. Enormous bed. Enormous bed. Dressing room. That's a lot of marble. I think there's a toilet or something down there as well. But let's have a quick look outside. There's building work going on the other side of the hotel, which somewhat spoils the view. But hey ho, I'm not paying for it, so I'm not going to get upset by it. Right. Oh God. Right, I've got to rush off to a meeting, and then I'm going to try and go for a lap of the Monaco Grand Prix track on the electric skateboard, obviously. So, just been for a quick meeting at the Hotel Hermitage. Beautiful, beautiful hotel. Another one of the really fancy places here in Monaco. Meeting was just to discuss what's happening tonight. I'm here for an event with DHL, which I am doing a short talk at and hosting part of the evening as well. So just been through some of those details with the people there at that hotel. Now I've got a little bit of time before I have to appear at the event this evening to hopefully go and have a quick squirt around the track on the skateboard. That's the plan anyway. Demolished the macaroons. I mean, hoovered them up. Right, I am now ready for the evening event. I'm here to do an event for DHL. Obviously Formula 1 sponsor and Formula E sponsor, DHL. I think it's going to be a great event. It's in a museum here in Monaco. An amazing collection of, I mean, eclectic is to say the least. It's an understatement. An amazing mix of all sorts of cars and vehicles. And we're going to go and have a look around it. Then I'm giving a little talk. And then I think I'm hosting some sort of radio-controlled car game. But the whole thing sounds like it's going to be a lot of fun. And I'm really looking forward to it. Right, off we go. Wow. What an incredible place. I've walked past this every year for like 18 years coming to Monaco. We used to walk past this from our hotel down to the track, walk past the front door, never knew that this was in here. That is where we're having dinner. As I understand it, Prince Albert of Monaco, this is his personal collection, and every now and again he just calls up and takes one out for a spin. I love that. I love that he doesn't just put them on show and put a dust cover over them. He's got them as daily drivers whenever he needs them. Definitely playing this later. Sound check done. Right, let's go and have a little look around this amazing place. This is like a petrol head's heaven. DJ booth overlooking the whole thing. Pretty decent view from up here.
I'll tell you what, this is grandstand view, isn't it? They pay some money for this.
Now look, I can't pretend to be an expert on the really old historic cars. I wish I was, but I'm not. But I know that I love that. Oh God, and that. Imagine having this lot at your disposal whenever you wanted to go for a spin around Monte Carlo. Haha, yes. That, these days, I'm perhaps ashamed to say, the thing that reminds me of most is that movie, the kids' movie, Cars. You know what I'm talking about, don't you? What a beast. Can you imagine being a racing driver sitting in that monster of a car? No seatbelts. That is a confused vehicle that doesn't quite know what it is. That is a cool car. I mean, that might even be one of my favourite things in here. Love those. Obviously, that's pretty impressive as well. Here we go. That's what we should be doing for 2021. That'd let them follow and overtake each other. What a great event. That was really, really cool. Talk went really well. The venue was amazing. I'd love to know what you thought was the best car. What did you like most within that museum? For me, as I said earlier, I think it was the Porsche, the original Porsche 911. I thought, that's just brilliant. But there were so many. What an incredible collection. I think there's around about 100 or 150 cars, which are all in the personal collection of Prince Albert. And I'm told, as I said before, that he uses them. He uses them on a daily basis, which is just brilliant. I love that about it. I love the fact that it's not just there as a showpiece. He actually drives them, which is great. Anyway, great event, great day, great trip. But I have a 5:45 a.m. Pickup tomorrow to head back to the airport, which means, sadly, even though it's still quite early, on a night out in Monte Carlo, I've left them all to it and I've come back to go to bed. Must be getting old.